What's up? Quazi here, and in this video, I want to talk to you about confidence and why confidence doesn't work. Now, before I begin this, I want to start with my personal story about confidence and how I tried to become a more confident person every single day. So this started back in England when I was around 14 years of age. I was dealing with a lot of anxiety every single day, and I just wanted to be a more confident person because I would see all these other guys, and there was this really cool guy at school. He was always talking to all the girls and everything, and I wanted to be like that guy, and he was just confident. And every single day I worked on becoming a little more confident, and it didn't really work. It worked to a certain extent, but after a certain point it became more of a struggle. So I would just work on my posture, I would work on speaking correctly, I would do all of these self-development style things. And even this continued in college, and many, many years later it still continued. So even though it worked in getting me from that lowly stage of where I was just completely closed off and not confident at all, past a certain point it became a hindrance. It became something that blocked me. And for many of you who've been trying to be confident, maybe you can relate to this. So after a certain point, maybe I became a more confident person because that's what I intended to do. And I told myself every single day, I'm confident, I'm confident, I'm confident. And then I walked around like I'm confident, trying to prove that I'm confident. And as I did this, I found myself resisting the world more. So I found that I had to prove my confidence to other people. And this became a daily struggle. So anything that happened, I was just in my head, I'm like, oh no, I hope they don't think I'm not confident. I must show my alphaness and my confidence. So I would stand up even straighter and do all of these little gimmicky things that I thought made me more confident. But at the end of the day, it was just having a constant headache all the time, trying to prove my self-worth. And what I want to share with you is, even though it might work at the first few stages, if you're completely shy and you're completely unconfident, you can try to get yourself up to a higher level, because at that lower energy level, gimmicky things will start to work and will start to take you up. But after a certain point, you don't get fulfillment and you don't get long-term results with it, because now you've reached a block and you need more powerful skills. So now I want to share with you what the most powerful thing that I did was. And this took me years and years to realize that I could have just done this in the first place. And what this was basically completely accepting who I was. Now, I want you to stop and think about this for a second. Stop and think about every single confident person you've seen, maybe in TV or in your personal life, or people that you admire or look up to. Just stop and think about them for a second. Do you think they think about being confident every single day? Do you think they try to be confident every single day? There is any sort of struggle or any sort of trying or any sort of wanting to be confident? No. It's because they're just confident. They just are. And they just sort of accept it as a fundamental truth. And you may start off trying to be confident, but you'll see that after a certain point, it will no longer work. So you'll see some shifts, you use affirmations, you start to act as if. You'll see some shifts and you'll see that you're automatically becoming a more confident person. But if you just start to accept yourself as already confident in the first place, then you completely abandon this battle for self-worth. And this is also true for people who are insecure and, they have all of these guilt-ridden thoughts. They also struggle with the world, and there's also a struggle to be confident. And also people who are confident, they also struggle to have to prove their confidence to other people. So really, the main takeaway from this video is to end the struggle for your own self-worth, whether it be inferiority or just confident, becoming a confident person, because neither one of these two poles will benefit you. And it is the balance in the middle that actually truly benefits you. So the question arises now that how do you end this battle for your self-worth? And this is the million-dollar question. And what I've found in my personal life was that I started to end this battle when I started to accept myself for who I really was. Now, it could be accepting yourself for who you want to become even, but it's just completely in acceptance. It's not trying to be confident anymore, but just knowing and accepting that I am confident. Well, this is who I am. And once you do that, you'll see that there's no longer any struggle, and you become like one of those people you've always wanted to become. And confidence just ensues. Like, people will start to give you the respect that you've always wanted once you start to let go of it. It's almost like having this goal and, you know, trying so hard to achieve it, but as soon as you let go, all of a sudden it comes into materialization. And, you know, we just don't know why this happens. It just does, because now there is no longer any sort of resistance to becoming this confident person or to that goal that you've set for yourself in the first place. Anytime there is no resistance and there's just pure intention, things just come into play. So with that, that's basically all I had to say about confidence, and that's how I initially struggled with becoming a more confident version of myself, and how I actually ended that struggle. And even though it helped me doing these gimmicky things from when I was younger to, you know, just standing up more straight, talking louder with more bass in my voice, and, you know, doing all of these gimmicky things, even though they helped, they're not long-term and they're not, you know, sustainable. It's like people do all of these law of attraction practices, like the 55 times 5, or, you know, whatever it is that you do, but it's not really a sustainable practice to do, because it's not going to get you the results that you want. Any technique will become stagnant, but once you align to principles and higher principles and start getting these realizations, then you'll see that your life will manifest effortlessly the way you want it to. And if you give up the struggle for your own self-worth and just accept yourself for who you really are, people will start to give you the respect that you've always wanted. So, with that, I sincerely hope this video helped, and I hope it shed some light on the importance of not being confident and not trying to be confident, but rather accepting it as a fundamental truth. And that is the one exercise that you can start doing now. Just accept your confident self, or who you'd like to be, or who you even are right now, as the fundamental truth. Just get into full acceptance of who you are. And you'll see that everything that you've always wanted will just start going your way. And I also found this out after a long, long time. And I also found out that confident people weren't really trying to be confident every single day. They were just getting into the habit of choosing and living their lives. So with that, hope this video helped and hope you benefited from it. If you did, please share it with a friend so they may benefit as well. And I'm excited to announce that I'm growing a massive Facebook group where I'll be sharing all of this kind of stuff and interacting with you on a personal level. Our group's been getting a lot of engagement lately and a lot of great questions. So if you have a lot of law of attraction questions, like I did when I first started off with the law of attraction, I had no idea what the hell I was doing. And I wish I had a group like this to share with. So if you're interested, click on the link in the description below to join. Hope I see you there. And also, I'm excited to announce that the Reality Mastery Program is open for enrollment. And what the Reality Mastery Program is basically an identity shifting program. And what an identity shifting program is basically it takes you from the person you are now to the person you need to become in order to manifest your goals and live your dream life. Because the person you are right now is not capable of achieving all of your highest dreams that you've set for yourself. Because this character is not fit for that task. And I found out that shifting someone from the identity level is the most powerful shift you can do. And it's the most powerful paradigm of manifestation, because most people are focused on having, or doing, but you must first become in order to do and in order to have. So it goes like be, do, have. And with that, I'm also offering a free consult right now for the Reality Mastery Program to diagnose your current law of attraction practices and to see if you'd be a good fit for the program. And if you're interested in that, click on the link in the description below. Hope I see you there. Till next time. Peace.